Nelson Mandela, the father of the South African nation, has died.
I will miss the light that he caused to come on in the lives of everybody he touched. When you were around Mandela, you wanted to be a bigger person.
The appeal of fizzy drinks is obvious enough, an instant pleasure that's supposed to perk you up. But the active ingredient is old-fashioned sugar, lots of it.
You go to the cinema and you get a jug of Coke like this. Do you think people have any idea how much sugar's in it?
And maybe they don't, and I think one of the things we need to do...
Look at this. 23 sachets of sugar in that single container. Classic. Look at this one here. There's 44 packets of sugar in this one. 44!
Indeed there are, and I think what we're saying is, look...
Are you sorry?
Yeah, deeply. And ashamed.
To the people you hurt, would you like to apologise to them?
Well, and I do in the book, and I do feel ashamed. I do feel sorry to those individuals whose careers I affected, and even more so to the sort of, if you like, the innocent bystanders that were caught in the way, special advisors that worked for them that ended up losing their jobs as a result of people being shuffled out of the government.
Whose version of press regulation will get the nod? The one the press wants or the one Parliament wants? Tonight, Newsnight reveals the answer.
We've learned that the press's own proposals for outside regulation have been binned. The newspapers are now on a collision course with politicians.
And about 80p or something like that?
No, it's about 40-something-p.
Okay, big. I mean, one of those biggish ones.
This is a classic Boris, isn't it? You're going to change now the sort of milk. I said a pint of milk.
All right, a pint of milk. Okay, about 40. Well, there you go. I don't know how much a pint of milk costs. No, so what?
You say you want a revolution. Well, much I must say.
Why would we? Aren't you bored? Aren't you more bored than anyone? Ain't you been talking to them year after year, listening to their lies, their nonsense? Then it's this one gets in, then it's that one get in. But this problem continues. Why are we going to continue to contribute to this facade?
You gotta accentuate the positive.
No one can accuse the people behind HS2 of being pessimists. Glass half full doesn't really come close. The HS2 glass, according to them, is brimming over with benefits.
But thanks to a Freedom of Information request, we can now reveal that data, and it shows some big losers right across the UK.
This is the story of a journey. The journey of a young boy who fled war in his native Somalia. Investigators believe this man is that boy from Norway.
'Cause if you close the door, I'd never have to see the day again. I'd never have to see the day again one more time. I'd never have to see the day again.
750,000 refugees have reached Lebanon, and the promise of sanctuary. When these people made the decision to leave everything behind them, a missile strike and who knows what else seemed terrifyingly imminent. It didn't happen, or it hasn't happened yet at least, but neither has the war ended. When you have nothing but the clothes you stand up in, diplomatic gains seem very remote indeed.
How do you feel most people react to dementia in this country?
Afraid of it. And hoping like hell that they never have it. And the chances are they will have it. It's about,
The entire NATO exercise caused Afghanistan a lot of suffering and a lot of loss of life. And no gains because the country is not secure.
More than 10 minutes later, and with no call bell, Grant starts pressing a keypad to get attention. When the same woman returns, she's not pleased. By now, Grant has been sitting in his own urine for more than a quarter of an hour.
Grant, the staff are coming in. They will come in. You have been told repeatedly. The staff are coming to wash you.
A former Pakistani intelligence official added, certainly the Pakistanis maintain a certain number of warheads on the basis that if the Saudis asked for them, they would immediately be delivered.
At first, they fired into the sky, then into the water. Then they aimed at the captain. The children cried. The women cried. I pushed my wife and sons under me.
That's just about all for this Halloween night. Be careful out there. Good night.
The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom.
Do you justify that headline?
Absolutely.
Did Ralph Miliband hate Britain?
I think that headline is entirely
Did Ralph Miliband hate Britain? Having fought in the war for Britain, did Ralph Miliband hate Britain, yes or no?
Ralph Miliband's values, as set out in that piece...
You don't want to say yes, do you? You don't support your editor.
As Ralph
he sent you in there
Miliband's
because he's
values
a coward.
set out
You don't
in that
support
piece
what
made
he said
clear,
to you.
his views were antipathetic to many British people's views.
How is it that people ever cease to be addicts if what you say is true?
Well, Santa...
it's terribly clever, but this is a very serious subject and you treat it with immense levity.
You are the worst of British values, posing as the best. And Paul Dacre is a poison in our national life, and I'm glad that at last we're debating it.
Right. I bow to nobody in my reverence for your expertise on the matter of spreading poison. It's something you've been doing since the early 1990s.
Read something other than your book.
OK, all right, that's enough. Thank you.
He cannot argue seriously.
We end with the news tonight that the BBC reversed the flow of talent leaving the organisation today with a star signing. The Sesame Street's Cookie Monster joined our presenter roster. He'll be appearing mostly on the children's channel CBBC, but we're fortunate enough to have been joined by him now from our studio at BBC Westminster. Cookie Monster, why Britain? Why the BBC?
Cookie! Nom 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 nom. Oh, nom 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 nom. Ah. Bye-bye. Turn the camera off.
That's it for tonight. I'm back tomorrow. Till then, sleep well.